It's finally here, our first real look images of the new animated adult Aang movie. As everything Avatar related, this comes from a leak, but this time it's a lot different. This isn't just some random guy posting it on Reddit or 4chan. This actually comes from an event. Okay, we have a ton of things to cover in this video. We have a new title and logo. We have countless images of the movie, statements from the cast and crew, leaks, a ton of different things. So if you want to know everything, you better stay until the end of the video. In celebration of the Aang movie officially wrapping production, Paramount/Nickelodeon held an insider event for the cast and crew. Just look how big this stage is. Not only did they get an after party, but they also got a premiere of the movie. The voice of Aang himself, Eric Nam, confirmed that people in attendance were able to watch the movie in full with this touching statement. I watched Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender for the first time last night, and I am still in awe. The visuals are astonishing, the music, the score, the sound design are titillating. Yes, I said titillating. I'm not gonna lie guys, I have never heard of this word before. I had to look it up. I don't even know if this is how you pronounce it. I'm just guessing. Every detail pulls you deeper into this incredible world. This film that reminds you of how powerful storytelling can be when passionate people dedicate years of their lives to building something beautiful. To the entire cast and crew, congratulations. Your work is breathtaking. I am deeply honored to have been part of this journey, and I cannot wait for everybody to experience it. This deserves to be seen on the biggest screen you can possibly find. And please turn the speakers all the way up. Yip yip Aang. I like that he signed off as Aang. A really nice way to win over the fandom. This has got me excited, especially the sound part. I don't know if I've told you guys before, but before Netflix Avatar, I was sent a press release about all of the key things for the series, and one of the things they said was the series was made on the biggest orchestra in TV history. There's like 300, 400 people working on it. I don't know. I don't remember the exact number of people, but because of that, I went out and bought a surround sound system. So now I basically have a home theater. Basically what I'm trying to say is an Avatar project convinced me to buy this, and now it's gonna come in handy for another Avatar project. I don't know where I'm going with this. I thought I'd share. But as you can see from this image, we got a new title and logo. Here is the old title and logo, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, and here is the new one, Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. I mean, sure man, why the hell not? The good thing is it looks fine, and you know, Avatar's back, which is great, but it just still feels a little clunky. It's so much better than before, but it's just a little clunky. I wish they'd just go back to the original title, Avatar Lost Realm, considering this is no longer a theatrical release and will be on Paramount Plus, just like Avatar 7 Havens. Also, if you want to change that, there is a petition down below to get the movie back in theaters. Hashtag bring Aang to theaters, spread the word. Anyway, here is how some of the images for the movie have leaked. Through the drink menu. Yes, you heard that right. The images we got from the movie are from the drink menu. And a sticker of adult Aang telling everybody to not photograph the event. Ironic, right? But it's out there, so let's break it down. Let's go ahead and start off with the image of Toph. Toph's drink is the Earthbender. Vodka, fresh lime juice, simple syrup, Thai basil leaves, ginger ale. Yeah, not a bad drink, but we're not a bartending channel, we're an Avatar channel, so I won't be judging that. Toph's design has been updated and looks so much better than the 2023 leaked image. She no longer has those large shoulder pads, and her belt doesn't look like a Power Rangers WWE belt. Those changes alone, she goes from toph to toph. Her stance is perfect, a wide earthbending stance. She looks powerful. At first, I was thinking she was pushing this massive Kyoshi style boulder around, but it actually looks like she's standing her ground from, dare I say it, an airbender. And if you want to know more about that, you can watch this video right here. I do have a very slightly updated version of that video in the members only section of my channel, but the free video gets the idea across perfectly fine. One thing you'll notice is that in the bottom corner right here, there is the new logo, and it looks surprisingly good here. You can see they changed the colors just a little bit to make it pop. It seems a lot easier to do that with this new logo than the old logo. Next up, we have the Momo, which is kind of fun to say, Momohito. Try it for yourselves. White rum, club soda, simple syrup, mint, lime. There's also a mocktail version of it as well. Pretty cool. This shot is so Avatar, and I actually mean that in both ways. Seriously, same shot, same framing. You know, it's funny because out of all the times I've imagined this movie, I've imagined the good, the bad, the confusing. I never once imagined Momo, not even once. He just never crossed my mind, and now he's one of the very first characters we're seeing. You know what? I'm gonna say it. This image of Momo is the most Avatar has ever avatared since this image. This image was the most Avatar that has ever happened, but now it is this one right here. It seems like Momo is swimming with some sort of beavers or otters. I wouldn't be surprised if this was some sort of weird hybrid of a fish and a beaver. Something that shouldn't make sense at all, but when you see it, you're like, yeah, I get it. That's kind of cool. Now we have Zuko's image. Fire Nation old fashioned. I absolutely love the touch of Zuko's flames burning the letters hotter and hotter until it reaches the end where the D is just fully burnt. Whiskey, sugar cubes, Angostura bitters, orange slice. I have no idea what Angostura bitters are. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if they chose that to do some sort of funny wordplay with the name Aang. You know how Zuko used to be bitter towards him. Okay, hold up. ADHD brain here, but as I was writing this script, I saw the image of Momo again out of the corner of my eye. And do you guys think these things swimming with Momo are actually catfish? The head kind of looks like a catfish and the tail sort of looks like a beaver. Maybe that's the hybrid. I don't know, man. Subscribe for more high-level analysis. Okay, back to the Zuko image. Zuko is launching a fire blast downwards. Clearly a very powerful fire blast. Sparks are flying outwards. Zuko's outfit actually seems to be pretty similar to the leaked one back in 2023, but this time it seems a little bit more fitted. He seems to have gotten a haircut as well. Good on you, Zuko. Keeping yourself well put together. You'll notice there's a structure, building sort of thing behind him. Now, is this Republic City like we thought in the previously leaked artwork? Or, since we now have updated information from the last leaks, is this an air temple? I'm thinking this is an air temple and this is where they're fighting the villain. I don't know, what do you guys think? We also got this funny sticker of adult Aang. Do not post or photograph artwork until after the film releases. Pretty ironic. Seems like they're really nailing the Avatar vibes with these images. I really love it. I'm having a ton of fun making this video already. I never got the chance to include this in a previous video, but now I think this would be the perfect video to include it. A while back, the cast and crew for the Aang movie was sent some shirt and hoodies. A few people actually posted about it, and we got a clear look at adult Aang. From here, you can see his line work is a bit more consistent. It's thicker now as opposed to the leaked artwork in 2023. I went ahead and asked my thumbnail artist to recreate this image, and here it is. This is what we can reasonably expect adult Aang to look like. Obviously, the final version of adult Aang that we see is going to have a ton of different people working on it. It's going to be a bit more polished than this, and the shading will obviously be in the Avatar art style, you know, the 2-block shading sort of style. But yeah, this is what we can reasonably expect. The director of the Aang movie has also posted a touching statement that I think you guys need to hear. The Aang movie is officially wrapped. We screened the final film for the crew and celebrated the end of a 4-year journey. Now it awaits in limbo until its release. I never worked on an Avatar project that was easy, and this was no different, but it was worth it. I'm so proud of everyone who was a part of this and the amazing thing we built together. The movie is amazing. That might not mean much coming from the director. The recent decision to move us from theatrical to streaming might give the impression that the quality wasn't sufficient, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. The movie deserves to be seen on a big screen. I can't wait for you to all see it. Also, I'm terrible at taking pictures, but I managed to remember to take a few over the course of the night. I think it's kind of sad that the director of the movie has to come out themselves and tell everybody the movie's done and it's in limbo until October. I really feel like Paramount should be treating this movie better. They should be releasing it earlier, and they should tell everybody it's finished and give us a first look. I was hoping since the movie is finished, they'd be able to get the release date pushed up. A recent Edelweiss listing for an Avatar book says the movie's coming out in June, followed by Seven Havens in late 2026. I was hoping that would turn out to be true, but with Lauren saying this, I wouldn't be too hopeful about the June date. Maybe if they're lucky, they'll spend from now until until October marketing this movie, making it as big as it could possibly be. If anyone from Paramount that has the power to change the release date is watching this video, then just hear me out. Netflix Avatar is releasing in a couple of months. When season 1 released, you guys saw the huge boom it had. You had merch in every single store, the YouTube views 10x'd, even my channel had the best month it's ever had. We can reasonably expect that to happen again for season 2, maybe not as big. Use that hype for good and release the movie soon after. 1 or 2 months after would be perfect. Just move the release date up to summer. That is when it's going to have the most eyes on it. Kids are out of school. Avatar is the perfect summer release. You also have the fighting game releasing in the summer too. Imagine how much money you guys would make. You have Netflix Avatar coming out, you'd have the movie, and then everybody's talking about Avatar again. They're wanting to play an Avatar game, and then you serve them one on a silver platter with the fighting game, which everyone loves. The fighting game is great. You guys just took on $100 billion in debt. I know you're in the business of making money. This is the easiest way to do so. Just hear me out. It's a win-win for everyone. And then you could even follow up the fighting game with Avatar 7 Havens at the end of the year. It's the perfect relaunch of the franchise. It would just be really silly to not take advantage of it. Anyway, congratulations to Mike, Brian, Lauren, the cast and crew, literally everybody who had a part in this movie. Congratulations on the wrap. I absolutely cannot wait to see the movie, and you already know I'm going to be advertising it as much as I can. I'm going to be covering everything. I want this movie to succeed, probably as much as you guys do. So yeah, congratulations, and I will see you all in my next video.